Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony, and you're joining us for the best morning show on the YouTubes, ECOM and beyond. And with me, as always, I have my co-host Nate. Every day I'm hustling.
What up?
And we got a very special guest today, thus the awesome background, Mr. Larry Lafferty and his amazing mustache.
Oh my God. There goes half the subscribers.
We're gonna make you go viral, Larry. You're gonna be
made me go viral. Awesome.
Everybody that is an avid fan of mustaches are gonna now come in droves to your channel.
Or hashtag Beer Game.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Instagram tags.
I'm gonna say hello to a few people that are joining us. Let me just scroll to the top of the chat here. Nate's over here taking phone calls because he's so popular.
Not me. That's the mustache.
See, you're already getting bookings, Larry.
Touche.
I'm already getting bookings.
First person we got here is Cajun Roots Reseller. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, my man. You get the broski point today. Followed by Justin Jacobs. Good to see you, Justin. Hopefully you're doing all right with them kidney stones, man. Been praying for you.
Yes, Amber.
Amber's making an appearance.
No, she was making sure I was awake.
What?
You're looking out, Amber.
She looks out for the team.
Got
Shout out to my wife.
What's
She's
going
awesome.
on? Always on the prowl, Dana, for them cookie points. Gotta have them cookie points.
No, Gates said figure I didn't lose a beard. I never had a beard.
Yep, Paul's in the house. Good to see you, man.
You got to get one like Lisa from Couple of Pickers.
Oh.
Good morning to Sandollar. What's up, Ray? Good to see you. Jody Mitama, Mr. 1K. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure T hit 1K yesterday too. So
Yep.
Congratulations to T. I don't know if she's in here or not, but
Right.
I'm really, really happy to hear that.
Awesome.
Yep. I love seeing people hit that 1K mark, because then they can start to reap some rewards for all the effort they put into YouTube. Granted, you're not going to get rich on YouTube unless you're like really got a lot of subs and views, but it's nice to at least get a little something. Like I recently just had my first payment from Google AdSense, and it was just like, that was awesome. Like that's just,
Remember, you gotta have 1K to start getting that stuff.
yeah, you have to have 1,000 subs and
4,000
watch hours. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can forget that.
Oh, you'll get there, Larry. Just keep going live and keep doing content.
You go live like once or twice a week and do it as you grow, because you're getting there. You're starting to get some subs, and by the time you get close, you'll be there.
You just hit 200, man. You're getting there. Plus, you got an awesome mustache. Like, if I had a mustache like you, man, like, it's got to be the limit for my channel.
Right? I'm about to cut the beard just trying to get the mustache.
No,
I can't handle a beard that starts getting too itchy.
Ciosa Sales is in the house. We got Perlini. What is up, Lynn? Good to see you. Tina, Key Lime Kisses, good morning to you. Glad to see you. Ron in the house, Burgundy Sales.
What up?
We're definitely going to have to do a special show for him, man, since he can't make mornings.
Yeah.
But Ron's blown up, guys. Check him out if you haven't. He's doing really well.
We'll have to do it on a Saturday when I'm off.
Yeah, for sure. Michelle Lathan in the house. What is up, Michelle? Good to see you. Swamp Picker. What is up, Glenn? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm glad.
Glenn's a good dude, man. He really is super knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Got DC Sells, the master of the license plate, with us. Good to see you, D.
What?
No Money G. What is up, Greg? Good to see you, bud.
No money.
Land Shark Picker. What is up, Craig?
What up, Craig?
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you got some ECOM to be on to watch.
You need to start rapping all this stuff. They're doing a rap.
Good. You drop the first bar, Larry, and then we'll grab it from there, and then I'll grab it from there.
I'll finish it off. I'll run.
We'll patty cake this rap. Kelly, the ECOM Mom Ward. She is the masteress of the roundhouse kick. Don't mess with her because she's got a black belt.
Black belt, you kick my butt.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Mama. See who else is with us.
I see Victoria's in the house.
Victoria, what is up? A Harlan in the house. Good to see you, Harlan.
What up, buddy?
The Stacker, what is up, Jimmy? Good to see you, dude.
Jimmy.
Oh, she got them brands, guys. Brittany's in the house. What's up, Brittany?
Brittany.
Record Crate, what is up? Good to see you. We got Betty Webb in the house. Good to see you, Betty.
What's up, Betty?
My chat's jumping all over the place, guys, so I apologize. Georgina's in the house. What's up, Georgina?
What up, Georgina? She's in the beard gang. She likes the beards.
Teller Man, what's going on? Good to see you.
Say hi to Johnny. I know I didn't say hi to him, Johnny.
Arlen says going live is key to getting your hours to 4,000.
Hey, Anthony, who got the broski point today?
Who?
Cajun Rich, you said?
Yep.
Okay,
Cajun,
that's the
awesome.
right person.
Way to go, John.
Nice. Georgina's here for the beards. I feel like my beard gets a little emasculated around Nate's though. It's kind of like being the guy in the locker room with the small one, you know?
Whoa.
Nate just has this long flowing beard.
Oh man.
So way to go, Nate.
I'm sorry for making you feel
Make me feel like less of a man with this little dreadful shame of a beard.
I mean, you're graced with such great facial. You got a great beard, and you got a good mustache, and then you got Anthony.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got that 6-pack, because if not, I'd be in trouble, right?
Right.
I just have it hidden under a whole lot of fat because I'm very humble, you know.
Stand up and show us a
Got to
six-pack.
protect that thing, especially in this day and age.
You need to strut that 6-pack.
I know, I do. Hey, good morning, Patty. Good to see you. Glad you're able to join us today. So yeah, today we have Larry with us, and I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but Larry's one of the OGs of YouTube reselling. He's been around for a long time, a lot longer than a lot of people really realize. So Larry, why don't you tell us what got you into doing YouTube, what got you into reselling, and just kind of give us a little bit of your backstory, man.
Well, what got me into reselling, actually, I didn't start it. My sister did. She started a long time ago, and I don't remember really when, but I think it was in the early 2000s. She started to sell Picksburgh Steelers Santa Claus hats.
Nice.
She threw them on there for bid, and people were starting to bid on them. And she gave me a call because she said, "Go look at the account. The bid's starting to go too high. I'm getting nervous." And I went in there, looked, and the bid was going up there. I'm like, last time I knew, the bid's supposed to skyrocket. I said, don't get worried about it. Let's just see what happens. And she sold about 2 or 3 of them at a pretty good price. And then we still had about 4 of them left. And another lady came in. And that's when it pretty much ended because the lady kind of gouged the price of the hat, really dropped the price, but people were not paying attention to the shipping price. The person took the shipping price way up. And people were starting to buy from her, but not paying attention to the shipping price. So then she ended that, and I pretty much took over. And it was pretty much, I started out with a drop shipping course, and that lasted maybe 6 months to a year. I got into the group on Facebook, and I started seeing problems happening. People were talking about what was going on and what was happening about this and that. Started seeing too many more problems happening, so I pretty much got out of that. And I mean, it was easy. I sold a couple items. We were doing dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. It was pretty easy. And I got out of that, and just somehow I just found a group of people that were going out to flea markets and stores and stuff, finding stuff to resell. And then one guy started a show in the morning, and just like with people might know Kelly Picker, that's how I ran into him, and a bunch of other guys, Cool Toads. I don't know, people probably don't know them people. And just start following with them. And then they had a morning show that went for about 2 hours. And we had a live hangout that lasted all freaking day till about 9 o'clock. And people were just on there working and talking, listing on eBay. And that lasted for maybe a year and a half. That was pretty much an everyday thing. Everybody just got burnt out, and we all split up. And I wound up finding all you people. I don't know how. I don't remember. And I think it was, let's say Victoria and Jenny. I found them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how. I think they were the first group I found. And then I found some other people I started following. And then I ran into you guys. I think it was from them. I don't know if it was through them or not, but I mean, you guys were friends with somebody else that were friends with them, and I've been pretty much subbing to everybody in the chat. And right now, I think for eBay, I think I've been on eBay since 2000. It's either 4 or 5, maybe 6. I've been on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube back then, I was never really making any. I wasn't doing nothing with YouTube back then. And I just, actually, Victoria and Jenny's show kind of broke the ice for me. I wound up coming on their show for the first time. I don't remember. I think it was for the Zip It show, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the first time I came on. And then I came on the following week, and I pretty much broke the ice. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try doing a YouTube show. And that's when I asked Victoria if she would come on for my first live show. And she's like, sure, no problem. And that went for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. And it just went from there. I do have one recorded video on there from a couple of years ago. It pretty much is pretty bad. And I just haven't made a recorded one since. I kind of forgot how to do a recorded one. I've just been doing lives. Yeah, but pretty much Jenny and Victoria got me started back into YouTube again, and I pretty much appreciate that. And I just, all the other people I sub to, I try to get in their chats and just talk and all, and I pretty much promote everybody's YouTube that I can to probably help everybody out, and I just try to be a real big supporter of everybody's channel.
Yeah, for sure. I actually met you through, you were mentioning Jenny and Victoria. I'm pretty sure that's where I ended up meeting you as well. That's kind of where we connected and became friends, is through their channel.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, they've been they've been real good friends to me, ever since I've known them.
Yeah, they're really good people. Can't say enough good things about Jenny and Victoria. If
Yeah.
you guys in the chat have not ever watched any of their content, I highly suggest you check them out. I really think that you would enjoy their personalities more than anything, but they also offer a lot of value as well. So that would be the Reselling Addicts and Adventures in Reselling Victoria. Those are the two channels that Larry's referring to. But there's a few questions for you. Hey, what's up, Uncle B? What's up, Matt? Phoenix Flippers, Wendy, FGS, good to see you. Peddling Profits, what is up? Jody, thank you so much for dropping links. I really appreciate it. Jody had a couple questions for you, Larry. The first one is he wants to know what platforms you sell on.
Oh, right now it's just eBay right now, and I was thinking about getting back into Amazon because I did Amazon a couple of times, maybe 3 years ago. Didn't have much luck with it, so I pretty much recalled everything and put everything on eBay. And I am signed up with Mercari, but I haven't done anything with it. So it's pretty much just eBay right now.
Cool. He wants to know what you mostly sell. Like, is there any kind of niche that you're in?
Well, right now I'm slowly getting into a niche, DVDs and CDs, and a friend of mine that I'm working with I've just started to get into postcards because of the size of my small apartment here. I'm finding out I can't do nothing real big, so I just don't have the space for it. So I have to go down small.
Yeah.
And right now, the stuff I also have a brick and mortar store that my sister runs, and we really downsized from that. And a lot of stuff out of that store I got in the garage, and in the apartment I have that stuff listed on eBay. Not all of it, because the stuff's quite big. I got to try to find boxes for some of it.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a lot of knickknacks and my sister makes a lot of homemade stuff. I don't really list the homemade stuff on there, but it's a whole lot of knickknacks that she used to buy.
Nice. Tommy 2.0's in the house, the bargain effect. Shout out. He has started like a eBay help desk Q&A show that he does that's geared towards new resellers. So if you're new to reselling or you just want someone to hang out with and listen to a live show while you work in the middle of the day, I'm pretty sure it's like 2 p.m. either his time or our time. Tommy can probably clarify that, but it's been a pretty cool show that he does, and he's super knowledgeable. He's actually the guy that even got me started on Mercari. So even if he calls it the eBay help desk, but Tommy knows several platforms. So if you're new to reselling or anything like that, definitely go and subscribe to the Bargain Effect. He's one of those people, just like me and Nate, that are open to receiving messages if you need help or anything like that. He's also one of the admins of our Facebook group too. So if you don't know him off of YouTube, you can always go into the ECOM and Beyond Facebook group. Me, Nate, Larry's in there, Tommy's in there, a whole bunch of people that you see here in the chat are all part of that group. So definitely highly suggest you guys look into that. Got Cajun Reseller in the house. What is up, Cajun? I met Cajun through Jenny and Victoria as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jody, for dropping the link. There's their show right there, guys.
Okay.
Channel. Moronic Pest, good morning.
Yeah, I showed up in their chat for, I think they had their question and answer thing yesterday, I think. I decided
They did, yeah. I missed yesterday's. I saw the one the day before.
It didn't really turn into a question and answer. I think it wound up being something else. It was getting funny, and then some other show popped on, so I'm like, okay, let me go over there and see what's going on with his other show. And by the time I came back, they ended, so I think it lasted maybe an hour.
Mm-hmm. So Record Crate has a question. He wants to know, which selling platform would you recommend for vintage T-shirts, including rock and roll and pop culture tees. So there's a few different ones that would be it. I mean, eBay is good for just about anything one-off and special like that. You might want to look into a Grailed or like a Depop or even like a Poshmark as well. I'm not on Grailed or Depop or any of that, but I could definitely see that doing well on Poshmark, and I know it would definitely do well on eBay as well.
Yep.
So Glenn says Grailed. That's like a like an upper class clothing platform, Nate? How would you describe that?
It's for like the streetwear, vintage, really trendy clothing for the most part. It wouldn't be anything like your any everyday stuff. I think they even do some shoes you could do on there too. Like the Jordans and different things like that.
Yeah, Ray, I'm using a new microphone. Does it sound good, guys? Like, what do you think as far as audio?
I don't notice a difference, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry, no.
No, it's cool. I wondered like how many people would notice a difference, like if it would, sound better or whatnot. But
what kind of microphone you got?
It's a Blue Yeti.
That doesn't tell me much. Oh wow, the big guy.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Wow, you're a professional now. Wow.
I'm trying to be cool like Nate. He has this like dangly arm thing. I just sit mine on the desk.
Oh.
I'm not cool enough to have the little thing that dangles above my head like Nate. But,
did Nate really have one above his head?
Yeah, he just pulled it down.
Oh my goodness. I never knew he had. Wow.
You're live with the beard.
Nate's got a studio. Yeah. Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not as fancy as Nate, but I'm also probably a lot cheaper than Nate too. So
well, cheap. I just got a plain old Logitech thing. I'm like $20 Walmart item.
The thing was funny was, we were happened to be in Big Lots, or no, not Big Lots, Best Buy, and my wife was like, "Look at this. This is exactly what you need for downstairs." And she's like, "This was here for you. Buy it." She's the one who told me buy it. And I'm like, it's expensive. And I'm like, all right.
Nice. So James Callie Picker, a good friend of yours, Larry, will be interviewing Victoria today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on his channel.
Yeah, she's really nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's going to be awesome.
Because she had Callie on her show this morning just for a little bit till his breakfast showed up. And she kept saying, "I am so nervous to come on there." I'm like, "Don't be nervous."
Talking about name that tune. Tommy says, "What's happening, Craig? You coming to name that tune tonight?" What's name that tune, Tommy?
Oh yeah, I heard him announce that. Tell you the truth, I was thinking about doing it. I'm like, no. I'm like, Tommy decided he's gonna do that. I'm like, well, I guess that ends that idea.
Hey Jennifer, good to see you. Glad that you're.
Have you ever seen that TV show? Name that tune.
What up, Jennifer?
Nice. So Craig will be on Buffalo Picker's channel with Rev Resale tonight. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, Rev Resale's that dude, man. Like I really enjoy his channel.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that TV show? Name Your Tunes, Anthony.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, that's similar. What it is, you just gonna play a few notes or a couple bars, and you have to name it.
Feels so bad every time Buffalo Picker goes live. I'm at work. I really want to check them out.
Well, you can always go back and rewatch it, even though it's not the same, but it's still there.
Right.
That's
usually what I do with a lot of people, but I'll have to add that to the list of what I watched tonight.
Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate you sharing that. So if anyone's interested in Name That Tune, feel free to come. Look, they're giving away points for a free custom shirt.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and then Jenny and Victoria are doing their bingo again tonight at 6 o'clock.
Oh, nice. Okay. Might have to tune in for some bingo.
And they're not winning for points. It's going to be you're winning a prize every time you win.
Nice.
Well, they got too many prizes stocked up. Gotta start getting rid of some.
Yeah, can imagine. So, Larry, what made you want to get into creating content? Because I know you said that you weren't originally creating content, and then you jumped in with Jenny and Victoria.
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. It's just seemed like something different to do, and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually try. I mean, if I find out, Jenny and Victoria, something happens to them, like one of them gets sick and they decide not to have their show, because Victoria usually throw it on Facebook if they cancel the show, for some awful reason.
Yeah.
And usually I'll go ahead and try to fill that spot just to keep their group of people with something to do. I try to help, just try to support their little chain of people, keep them something busy. And I don't really know what got me into doing YouTube. Just seemed like something interesting.
Yeah.
And it is. I still do get a little bit nervous when I start doing it. I mean, I don't know if that will ever leave, but then the nervousness kind of leaves about a minute or two after it's going.
Yeah, can imagine. Do you have any goals with your channel?
No.
Just throwing yourself out in the world and seeing what happens.
Yeah, just seeing what happens. I mean, trying to bring some people on. I mean, I usually slap the link in the chat once in a while, and I found out recently, a few weeks back, that I'm not going to be really doing that too much more now. I mean, I'll ask if anybody wants to come on, and I'll throw the link in. Mm-hmm. Or people I know on Facebook, I'll just go ahead and, private chat them the link, see if they want to come in. If they're around, go ahead and jump in, because my last one a few weeks ago, I left the link in too long and forgot about it. And I had 3 trolls jump on.
Oh, man.
And I had to cut off the last 10 minutes of the show. I mean, I pretty much ended it pretty fast. I mean, I didn't even say goodbye to the chat. I just told these guys I'm ending it, and they kept telling me, no, stay on. I wasn't happy with one of the guys' little icon picture. I wasn't really thrilled with it, because it wasn't something for people to see on there. I'm like, no. I even told the guy, get that picture off. And I just took them out one by one, and I just ended it. And I had to look on YouTube to see how to take off the last 10 minutes of my live show, and it actually worked. I cut the last 10 minutes off of it. And I'm like, from then on, I'm like, I think I left the link in too long. I'm like, I had no idea where these guys came from. I'd never seen their YouTube names before. I'm like, where did you guys come from? I'm like, oh my God. They just took over the chat.
I can imagine.
I'm like, holy crap. I think they were Aussie or British. I was having trouble understanding them. I'm like, oh, this is good. I was starting to feel like I was starting to sweat, because I was starting to get nervous. I'm like, nope, it's time to end this real quick. So, doing the YouTube thing, I enjoy doing the YouTube. I'm pretty much hooked. But the time, my work schedule right now, since I'm off work for a while, whenever I see a free time, I'll go ahead and do a live. Right now, it's usually just on weekends. I do for a couple hours.
So I want to say what's up to Paul Antonelli, who jumped in chat. Paul's a really good dude. He does a morning show 9 a.m. Eastern, which is right before us. So if you guys are up earlier than our morning show, go over to Paul Antonelli's channel and watch his morning show. And even before his morning show starts, Victoria has her own morning show that she does. So make sure you subscribe to both of those channels, because there's some awesome content in the morning that you guys could be missing out on.
I've been on her show for the past week, which is nice to hopefully be on there again for the next week. And I just enjoy it while my time off is good. I'm like, well, I just see if I can be Victoria's sidekick here for a couple of weeks. So I'm up anyway. So, but we have fun.
So, Hip Hop Mama wants to know what your favorite thing is to sell, Larry.
I don't have a favorite thing right yet. I'm slowly working on it. Right now, it's since I got so many DVDs. Right now, it's DVDs.
Yeah. So Brittany Brands put something in the chat, Larry, and I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but
you put me on the spot.
I don't know if you can see that comment there. I don't know if there's any validity to that or.
Oh my God. She always has to bring Tommy Bernard starred that one on I think it was either one of my shows or one of the shows that I was in. I can't remember. Yeah, we got to talking something, and it wound up being a funny show.
Yeah. He
got to say, I should do a pole dance on one of my live shows, and Brittany's like, yeah, probably that wasn't my show because Brittany and Mama was on it, and I should do a pole dance on the show. It'd probably go, and Brittany's like, yeah, it'll probably go viral. It's either that or my YouTube will get totally wiped out. And Mama kept saying the stuff that I should wear for this. I'm like, oh my God. It was really getting funny. That lasted for about a half hour. Yeah, Tommy Bernard just had to start it. It got to be a funny show.
I figured it had to be something like that.
And Brittany told Brittany I was thinking about going back to dumpster diving, and she said you should list and drag doing a dumpster diving. Like I had to drink some beers for that and do it at night. I mean, that's about it.
Yeah, that would be an experience.
Oh my God.
Rev Resell's in the house. Good to see you, Rev. Glad that you're here this morning. Really happy that you're able to make it. And yeah, the social distancing is crazy right now. Yeah. So I'm getting kind of bored.
I don't get to experience any of it yet, other than being in public a little bit, just keeping my distance. But I'm at work still, so it's like I still have to be close to people, and so it's not really affected me very much at all.
Or Siri in the chat.
Other than that, with the YouTube thing, this is just keeping basic touch with this is pretty much the only friends that I have is on YouTube, because I don't really have nobody outside anymore. I used to years ago, but right now just everybody on YouTube are my I consider them my real good friends anymore, so I just like to keep in contact with them.
Kent Daigle's in the house, being my touche counter. Appreciate it, man. Lisa's asking if Rev Resell is doing a service online. I'm pretty sure he is. He said something on one of his lives that he posted it to Facebook.
What's up, Alex?
Yeah, that's what's up. Paul says it's not true, Larry. You have friends everywhere. Just look and you will see.
Oh yeah, on YouTube. I just don't have any friends outside the house anymore. Really, I don't really go anywhere.
Well, I mean, there's probably a lot of people jealous of that glorious mustache. That was something else when you showed that for the first time, and I was thinking to myself, I could just hear Victoria do a screaming laugh in that one. Yeah.
her screaming laugh that she does once in a while. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Paul wants to know where you are, Larry.
Where am I? I'm in PA. I'm about 2 hours north of Picksburgh, Nathan Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm right now. If you know anything about the Great Lakes, I'm right on the south shore of Lake Erie.
Nice. Yeah, Rev says he's posting his services to his Facebook page and their church page as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to give you guys a watch this weekend, Rev. I've been wanting to check out your church anyway, so I may make your service our preferred service this week. What time you have church this weekend, Rev? So Larry, what kind of goals do you have as far as reselling goes?
I tell you the truth, I don't really make goals. I'm just not the person that makes goals. I just sell what I can. I'm not a goal making person, and planning stuff. I don't plan stuff either. A lot of people say that you should, make plans throughout the day and have a schedule throughout the day. I can't do that. It's just whenever I can do this stuff, I do it. I'm not a schedule making person. Plans. I don't really plan anything. I just do whenever.
Yeah, I hear you there. I typically have some kind of an idea of what I want to accomplish in the day, but I normally kind of just do whatever, and eventually get through what my daily goal is and stuff. So I hear you there.
Yeah, if I didn't.
I just bounce around too much because I'm like subscribed to roughly 360 people around there, and I keep getting notifications of people going live, made this, made that video, and uploaded. I just bounce all over the place. I'm usually in everybody's chat. I get distracted from eBay quite a bit, even though I don't want to, but I do.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for if I was going full time, I'd have to have some type of schedule. Because when I'm home, I do the same thing. I start drifting off, and then because I do eBay and Amazon and now Mercari, I start working on one platform. Then I'm like, oh, I forgot I have to do this. So I would almost have to have some type of schedule.
Yeah. I just can't handle doing a schedule. I tried that once before, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah. That's what's great about this business. Everyone can do it a million different ways, and it just works best for how you do it.
I was hoping to get more than 8 CDs listed, and I think that's all I did all day was list 8 CDs. It took me all day to list 8 CDs. Too many people were going live, and I just got distracted with YouTube again.
Yeah. Hey, Alexis, good to see you.
Hi, Alexis.
All right, Larry. So we have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
We need the answer.
Uh-oh.
Why are the green Haribo bears strawberry flavor?
Say what?
Ron wants to know, why are the green Haribo bears strawberry flavored?
I don't know.
I thought if anybody would know, it would be you, Larry. So Rev just shared his Facebook page there. If anybody wants to go and become friends with him and watch his preaching on Sunday, go over to his Facebook page and you'll be able to see it at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'm pretty sure I'm already friends with you, Rev, but I'm going to double check.
Okay.
My wife, because I don't have Facebook.
So, Larry, you said that someone close to you has a storefront. Is there anything? Is that business something that you can possibly add something to possibly sell there, depending on what it is? Like, say, bigger items or clothing or.
Oh well, no, well, it's my storefront. I own it, but my sister runs it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we actually we started out in a small place. It was because it's called, the store is called Double L Gifts. It's named after my name, and we just came up with that. We started out really small, and then we just grew up. My sister and my mother were running the store, and we started getting too big for one place, and we moved down the street to a bigger place, and then we were starting to get too big for there. Went into a bigger one. And then our mom passed away about 3 years ago. My sister
Sorry to hear that.
My sister just couldn't handle the size that it was, because she wasn't able to make stuff that she wanted to. Because my sister's a major craft nut. She just comes up with ideas to make things. And we had to really downsize from that big store, and we pretty much moved into a closet type store. And now we're shutting down from there because she wants to go a little bit bigger again. I don't know why, but she wants to go a little bit bigger. And when we move into that bigger store, I'll be probably putting the stuff that I have in the house back in that store. and start having room in the apartment for some more stuff. Yeah, because right now she has stuff in the garage. She even rented a rental place to put some more things in. Oh yeah, she has stuff that she totally forgot about. And I've been slowly selling some of the smaller items on eBay. They've been slowly selling because eBay's starting to get a little bit busier now. And
Yeah, I can imagine.
so
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, hopefully I'll get some of the stuff back into a storefront. Yeah, once we get moved.
Yeah, it's awesome that you can, because it's yours and hers, and kind of what it is. You can even throw some stuff in the storefront to just sell and move. Even some bigger items that you just find, say, driving by some places. It's
Yeah, that's
someone doesn't
awesome.
want or whatever, or a Facebook thing where someone's giving away something for free. You could just put it in the storefront and sell it. So it's a pretty cool situation that you have.
That is awesome.
We used to own an auction place about an hour and a half away from down past Union City a ways. There was a guy that we know that ran an auction place down there. And we go down there like once a month and buy stuff from the store, but we just don't go down there anymore. And pretty much a lot of things, it's just too far to travel. And my sister doesn't really have time to go down there anymore. So she's been pretty much buying some things online, and she's busy making stuff. And right now for eBay, I've been buying stuff from Victoria and Jenny's auctions on Sunday. That's pretty much where I've been getting some of my inventory stuff from their auctions. So
yeah, I've bought in several auction lots lately that I've basically used for eBay, Mercari, and it's been great. Like I have 2 full IKEA bags of like decent clothing over here that I need to list, and one of them I got from Gate City Picker at an auction. And like, man, Gate City Picker, Paul, he has some great auction lots. Wow. You guys ever have an opportunity to catch him on an auction? He has some high quality stuff. He really does. So he's one I definitely suggest. If you ever see him doing an auction, check his stuff out. But like Jenny and Victoria, like I've bought a lot of hats off of Victoria a couple of weeks ago. I'm already in the profit on them. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Just selling 2 hats. So yeah, you can make good money. I've bought a lot of stuff from T's Auction for You, her channel. I've bought off Donatella before even, and yeah, you can make good money if you know what the value of certain things are. Especially with the wholesale lots, you can make some good money.
Yeah, in fact, for their auction this Sunday, I think Victoria already put out that if anybody wants to come on and auction stuff off, they're more than welcome, because she doesn't really have too much right now because she can't get really out of the house right now with her medical condition to go to the bins and get things. And I think Jenny's going to have some stuff on there. I think they're trying to see if they can bring some people on, just to keep the show going right now until this virus crap is over with. If they have anything to auction off, get in touch with either Victoria or Jenny, and they'll probably bring you on to auction some stuff off.
Speaking of which, there's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Jenny, how you feeling? I've been praying for you and Jeff. Let me know if you need anything. Miss seeing you in chats and in streams and all that stuff. So get well soon, because your YouTube peeps need you.
Yeah. Well, she was she came on. When did she come on? She came on last night for the interview show with Mama. She came on.
Yeah, I completely missed it. Like, I was pretty much unplugged from YouTube last night.
Yeah.
I was there.
It was good, really good to see her, but I could tell she wasn't feeling too good. I mean, I could see by the look on her face she was giving. I'm like, she's not feeling very good. She's either feeling sick again or she's in pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some nights where I just kind of like feel like I need to just unplug, because I'm so like, I don't want to say like obsessed with being on YouTube. My wife would say I'm obsessed with being on YouTube. But some nights I just
you're not obsessed.
some nights I just need to like unplug and just focus on relaxing and life.
That's what I was gonna do yesterday, but I went sourcing, found a mega haul, and I seen a question up and above the chat from Paul Gates the Picker. He asked if you could still send some items FBA. Yes, you can, because I have 360 going out today. Yeah, like I found that, and then I started packing, some watching YouTube, and then because actually as soon as I came from the hall, like it wore me out because there was so much running around, and it was such a big amount of stuff that, man, I was tired. And then I had to pack. I actually had to stop, like come downstairs, like drink some water, and just like chill for a second because I was like, getting like lightheaded just because I didn't eat. Like I was just running. So I really wanted to take a day off, but I was like, I can't not just go out. You know what I mean? So probably most likely Saturday would be that day. I'll probably do a live or something, or do something.
Speaking of which, me and Nate are going to be having a special live coming up soon. It's either going to be, it'll probably be on the morning show, but like I'm jonesing to do it ASAP, so it might happen before then. But we're going to bring on an expert on sports cards and stuff like that. And I picked up 2 of these boxes for me and Nate to try to chase after Zion Williamson rookie cards and jersey cards and autographs and all that stuff. So we're going to do a series on the morning show where we learn different platforms, different niches and stuff like that. And we're going to be bringing in experts of those platforms. That would be something cool to incorporate, you know, at least weekly or bi-weekly into the show. Something like that.
Oh, what it is?
We still found some Zions, sold them really quick. That's what's up.
Yeah, they'll probably go for really quick. Yeah, I want to do that like tomorrow.
Well, you know what? If you want, man, I'll schedule out a live for tomorrow. Me and you will go through these boxes, and anybody that's in the chat that knows about cards like this, we can even bring you on the panel, and you can kind of walk us through like what to look for and stuff. Because I haven't collected sports cards or anything sport wise probably since I was in like junior high school. So I'm out of the loop on the sports stuff. But I know like buku about the Pokemon and that kind of stuff. But as far as the sports cards, I'm like out of the loop on them. So I definitely want to get more into it because I've been watching Rev Resell just like kill the game with cards, and Bluegrass Pickers doing great with cards. Pat D's doing great with cards.
Wow.
You know, even Gate City Picker Paul, he's talking about he's making money off of you know, like 80s and 90s cards that like no one like seems to want. So I definitely want to know a lot more about this. Rev just said he sold 3 cards Wednesday and sold them for $420 fast.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to
go for like $100 some a piece.
Wow.
Chris says basketball is his thing. Yeah, mine too, man. I love basketball.
Let's try and get Rev, Paul, and Chris and just have a party.
Yeah. You guys want to come in? We'll schedule it for tomorrow. I'm going to do another one on the morning show at some point probably, but we'll schedule it for tomorrow, and we'll get into these boxes because like I keep looking at these when I'm down here and I just want to open them really bad. And I promised Nate that I'd let him go half on this with me and then we'd split whatever we get. So that's why I haven't opened them yet. But yeah, if you guys
who gets supplied the beer to the party?
What's up?
Who gets supplied the beer to the party? You gotta have beer with the party.
Well, that'll be your job, Larry. Yeah, I know Bluegrass is like real good with cards too.
Yeah. That was one of the people me and Anthony were talking about.
Yeah. That's awesome, Rev.
2 of the bronze, 1 Zion. So I would never have thought those would go for that high unless they were like
Rev, I love me some Coca-Cola, man. So that would be fantastic. If you can get some Zero, that's what I'm all about. I love the Zero. Like
Okay.
Coke Zero, Sprite Zero. all that. I bought Mountain Dew Zero last night, the Baja Blast Zero.
Yeah, I've been dying to check those cards out, so that would be cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
I haven't bought sports cards probably since like 99, maybe.
Well, that's like I was telling you the one day I was in the store and I'm looking at these clearance cards and I'm like, should I buy these? I don't even know what brand to buy. Like, I don't know like what sets or like the upper deck of the world whenever I was buying cards back in 92 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have no idea, but I see what brand you got, so I have a good idea now.
Yeah, this is Donruss Basketball, 1920.
Isn't those the Parminis or whatever?
Yeah, Panini.
Panini.
I think that's just the manufacturer.
Yeah. Seems like anything with that person is good.
Yeah. Panini's like all over YouTube right now. They're Donruss basketball rev. There's 8 cards per pack, 11 packs per box. So this was $19.99 at Target. I saw it there, and I saw it with Kobe. And I originally scanned the box, and the box alone sells for $35 on eBay, and that's without without it being opened or anything. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if I can almost double my money just on selling the box alone, that must mean that there's some good cards in there. And then on the side of the box, it has a Zion Williamson rookie, and I know Zion's like supposed to be like the next face of the NBA. So
he's going to be amazing.
Dude, getting his rookies, you figure you got John Morant's in there, you got RJ Barrett's, like the rookie classes that the NBA's had like the last 3 years or so have just been like disgustingly good.
Yeah, how is Jenny feeling this morning? Is she still in here? I think she's still in here.
Dude, Nate, look. Rev said those have good cards. Zion Auto in that set brings thousands.
Wow.
Lord Jesus, I pray that there is a Zion Auto in one of these boxes.
I pray to the holy beard of all beards.
Jesus' name, make it happen.
Holy beard of all beards, please.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, technically, the holy beard of all beards was hanging from the face of Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, but I tried to bring the next best thing.
Dude, you probably got like a ratchet beard compared to Jesus, man. He probably got that long, luscious, flowing Pantene beard. Opening.
He wasn't using the line tamer, though.
That's awesome, Rev. He said opening trading card packs are a Baptist lottery ticket. That's awesome.
I might have to go look for cards now. I'm gonna be on the hunt now for $1,000 card. There's probably like 4 of them ever made, but I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that'd be like a fun twist to my day. You know what I mean? Plus, I'd like to get a little bit more into the hardcore collectibles and stuff like that. Because I was planning to eventually start a second store for Pokemon cards anyway, because I'm going to be getting them in wholesale. So like I'll basically be cracking the boxes, looking for the stuff that people are, really after. And then from that point, just selling them through on eBay, because that's what keeps me out of being top rated seller, is the fact that I send out so many cards like with just a stamp on them. And I can't provide tracking because then I'd basically lose my butt on those cards.
Yeah, I'm going to put a link in the chat in the show that Victoria is going to be on at 3:30. I think it's 3:30 today.
Thanks, Rev.
If you buy...
Kelly Picker James is going to interview her at 3:30.
If you buy... if you get on the post office and buy shipping... You can get shipping or tracking added to an envelope or whatever for I think $1.
Oh yeah.
So you can get that done for not an expensive price, but a little bit cheaper. Because I've done that with, I sold like a game code, like access code for a game before.
Yeah.
And the person was like, I'll pay for it. Just give me the code, and then I was like, I still have to ship you this because you know, I don't want eBay to yell or whatever. So
Yeah.
I, you know, just sent them that in an envelope. So that was the cheapest way.
Yeah.
You have to do it at the post office. You can't do it like prepaid like we normally do.
Yeah. Feel you there.
Yeah. And yeah, that's going to be a good interview with because Kelly Picker James, he comes up with some good questions, and she's really nervous about coming on there. And
Larry, why don't you tell us a little bit about the show that you do on Saturdays with Johnny?
no, all it is is a networking show, and all it is. All we do is he pretty much I submit a couple of people to him, and he'll still find some people, and we just bring them on the show. All it is a chit chat. All we do is talk. It's just networking is all it is. Talk back and forth. Everybody subs to everybody. We're not really too many questions are asked. All it is a chit chat for roughly an hour.
Okay. Cool.
So that's all it is.
Is that always on Johnny's channel, or will that also be
for right now? Yeah, it's pretty much on his channel, and he's got. I think we had a lot of Josh on there, and he does have a couple people for tomorrow, and I forgot who they were. He has two people set up for tomorrow. It's always at 4:00, and normally it lasts till 5. Once in a while it goes longer, but we usually keep it private for an hour. Nothing special. Everybody just chit chats.
Oh yeah, Rev says he's coming on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of them. I forgot who the other person was.
I think I saw a lot of Josh. Maybe was it a lot of Josh?
No, a lot of Josh was already on there, I believe. I don't know. It could be him. I don't know. I had to look. I just took a quick look at it this morning, either this morning or yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. It could be a lot of Josh.
So, Larry, for people that haven't watched your channel, what can they expect whenever they click on Larry Lafferty?
Not really anything special. I just talk. I mean, if nobody wants to come on, I just try to keep up with the chat. I usually try to make it a working hangout, but it usually doesn't turn out that way. I mean, I do have eBay open. And once in a while, I do work, and I have one person come in there, and he even said that he's had a better time in a funeral than being on my channel. I mean, because nothing was happening. I'm like, well, see you later then, whoever you are.
Oh man!
I didn't say this is going to be an exciting show. I mean, it was a working hangout. I mean, people want to talk and chit chat. Yeah, nothing special. Sometimes it does get crazy and fun. You never know what's going to happen. I don't really. I mean, once in a while, people do pop in. It starts getting crazy and fun. But lately, I'm usually the only one on there. I just make it last as long as it'll go. So sometimes about 2 hours, sometimes. But I'm spontaneous. Anything can happen.
Nice. So tell us something outside the box, Larry, that we might not know about you.
Outside the box. Well, I try if I'm really, really super bored and then I'm just tired of the computer or TV or whatever. I like to get back into doing fishing again. I used to be a heavy fisherman. You know, in fact, I used to have a boat that I went out fishing in, and I sold that about 3 years ago because I couldn't afford to keep it going. And I'm planning on getting another small fishing boat, a small little 16-foot aluminum guy, and just start going out fishing again because I always find that relaxing. And I just when I feel like being outside, just relaxing, even if nothing happens, and get to see the birds flying around. You just being out there with nature.
Nice. Should hit up the bargain effect, man. He's always selling boats.
Well,
Destiny probably wants them off her lawn.
I started out with a 16-foot aluminum fishing boat, and then I went bigger to 21 foot bayliner. And I went a little bit bigger than that because my nephew started getting into fishing and his friends. So I went bigger than that. It was inboard, outboard. And I will never get an inboard, outboard again. That thing gave me a whole nothing. It was nothing but a major headache for 4 years. And I sold that for about $500. I paid I paid $4,000 for it, and I got rid of it for like $500 to a friend of mine. I know a mechanic, and he got it running really good. And I'm like, okay, if I get back into it, I'm just gonna go back to a little small outboard guy. Outboards are a whole lot easier to take care of.
Yeah, for sure. Tommy says he'll have a few available within the next few weeks.
Oh. Probably too much for me. I just can't afford to buy any small fishing boats right now.
Maybe he'll have a mustache discount.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Yeah, because a few years ago, I used to be doing the limit roughly every day on perch. I was bringing home like 20 perch a day.
Wow.
What's up, Dawn? Bargain hunter.
What's up, Dawn? I want to see what's up to Lobster. Appreciate you being here.
What's up, buddy? Up all good?
Yeah. Paul says boat about another 1,000.
Right.
Brad says being out another 1,000.
Yeah, just buying a hole in the water.
Yeah, one thing goes wrong, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did run into it was a scary moment a couple of times being out in the boat. You never go out there for a major fog rolled in, and if that isn't scary, because you pick up your anchor, and I mean you have to move super slow, and it is really eerie because you can see absolutely nothing in a fog. And then I got caught in a major thunderstorm out in the water where I was racing to get back in, and I even lost my marine radio because it got wet. And going through a Coast Guard channel that you're only supposed to do like 5 miles an hour through there, I was roughly 15, 20 miles an hour going through that channel. I was the only one. I'm like, you guys want to come after me? Come on. I'm like, lightning striking all around me. I'm like, nope, I'm out of here.
Wow. Ron says that he's been having flooding in his basement. Man, that stinks. Wow. I know there's been a lot of rain in the last like couple months, that's for sure. And every time I go outside for a break at work, I swear it just pitter patter of rain hitting me when I vape. It stinks.
Yeah, it does stink, man.
You got a couple touches in the chat there, Anthony. Got
touche.
Rev hitting the touche. You know, Kent's of course hitting the touche.
Wow.
Yeah. I just gotta let you guys know how much I honor and respect Larry Lafferty.
Oh my God.
My mustache is a little crooked.
I'm sorry, but you're not close.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Wow. You should take a picture of that.
I got that. Don't worry. I got that.
You got that?
I got that. I got some payback for this one.
I don't care.
There it is.
So
DYMO labels. What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, what do you think, ladies?
There you go. He's hot now.
Well, I got to turn it forward because we have similar glasses too. There's two of us.
Look out, Anthony's a lady killer.
Oh yeah, we got two Larry Laffertys now, guys.
There's your man, ladies. There's your man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Now you got to show the 6-pack.
The touche hustler. That's right.
Jenny said that's hot.
That's how I roll. No, you need to get one, Nate.
I got a mustache.
You got one.
Yeah,
There,
but
look.
it's not a gorgeous flowing white mustache like Larry Lafferty has.
On the full dark.
You need one like that, though, dude.
There you go. Yeah, there we go.
That's what we're talking about right there.
There you go. No, Jenny's seen the icon now. Jenny's in
Look
the
at
chat.
that mustache.
Oh. I know Jenny had a laugh on that one.
Twist that up. Twist it up, twist it up, twist it up.
Look at that mustache.
A mustache. I must ask you a question.
Oh my God, Larry beat now. Holy moly, that looks good. Let me just flip that down. I don't want to make Larry look bad.
That's all right. It's your show. You're supposed to make me look bad. That's all right.
The one thing that Larry is missing, though, Nate, is lion tamer.
Definitely.
Oh, lion tamer.
We need to lion tamer that stash.
Lion tamer's going. I think it's on sale for like $7 a bottle on Amazon. So.
Oh my goodness. I suppose that's yours too. Did you send some in there?
What's that?
Did you send some in?
No, I don't sell lion tamer.
Oh.
Should with how much I plug it all the time. I just like it.
For sure.
I'm sorry, it's 835 again.
Oh.
Actually, I think that's about what it was. Maybe I was underestimating the price initially.
Glock 30 fan. Anybody ever drive through Chickamauga Valley in Tennessee on a cool morning years ago when the Bowder paper plant was in operation? Fog was thicker than Larry's mustache.
Oh my God, that's sick.
Very thick.
That must have been thick.
Sure. So, Larry, are you a married man or are you a single man?
No, I'm not married. I came close once down in Virginia when I was in the military, but no, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Is it difficult not being a married man with a mustache of that stature?
No, it's not.
Probably makes it hard to talk public.
Yeah.
The women just flock. You get help at Walmart in like 2 seconds.
Yep. I already feel like a booty magnet. I'm just wearing DYMO labels.
They just bring out carts full of clearance. Like, here, this is hidden in the back. Just take it, Larry.
Oh my goodness.
So what you're saying is we need to go sourcing up in Larry's neck of the woods so that we can get the good deals.
We should do that. I want to.
Oh no, not right now. Everything's closed.
Touche.
There ain't nothing open up here.
That's what I thought. I went out yesterday.
We'll open special for Larry,
right? Larry gets the special early access because
he'll roll up. It'll be like slow motion wind blowing through his mustache, and then the doors will just open up.
You just kick on like the bow chicka bow wow music, like yeah.
Wow.
Just strolling in like, what's up?
Too bad I couldn't make this move. That would be awesome. Too bad I couldn't have a battery operated and make it move.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so if you guys are not yet subscribed to Larry Lafferty, his link is in the description down below. You can find it there. You can click on the 3 dots by his name in the chat. Or you can just type in Larry Lafferty in your search bar, and you'll be able to find his channel. He does a lot of cool stuff. He does a lot of working hangouts, and anytime you see him online, you see an awesome mustache. So that right there, that's where
I'm everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm everywhere on usually everybody's channel. I usually pop in.
Fishing and Picking says, Larry, we gotta get that poo sold. It's been staring at me for 3 months now. Anthony, can you auction off poo right now for us?
All right, guys. So we're gonna start poo off at $10. Do I hear $10 anywhere for this poo?
Fresh from the dumpster from our video we did.
Yep, we found him at PetSmart.
We got it nice and packaged in a nice Tupperware container. Found it.
We got $10 to Shane M. Larry, what do you want to start poo off at? Was $10 a good start?
Oh no, I can't. Oh no, if I sold poo, you realize how many people in the circle would be mad at me. I mean, that's my icon lately. Yeah, if he, I found out if I have to move that box, get to the boxes underneath him, if I don't put that back up, I notice if I'm on Jenny's show or Victoria's show, I notice people in the channel say, "Where is Pooh?" I mean, I'm like, okay, so I don't think I'm going to be selling him anytime soon.
Your name should be Mr.
He's
Mustache
always
and
in the
Pooh.
background. He's always in the background smiling.
Larry, I'm going to send you a DYMO label for his upper lip. Then he'll really be your mascot.
Oh my goodness.
Big Texas Picker's in the house. What's going on? He wants to know if Pooh comes with a roll of toilet paper.
No, he does not.
The Pooh I'm selling does.
Sorry.
Just one ply.
Yeah.
We can't get to the good stuff.
Yes, even Ron says put a mustache on the Pooh.
In fact, my sister had to fix Pooh. I told her I was gonna see about putting that on eBay, and then one of his eyebrows up above him was messed up, so she had to fix him. And he just pretty much, I don't know how, he just became an icon in the background.
Yeah. So Jenny says the show keeps stopping on her. Is anybody else having that problem?
No.
I was thinking between Nate's beard and the abundance of mustache everywhere, YouTube is probably having like a sexy overload right now.
Oh, sexy overload.
That's what I'm thinking.
Boy, that's a sexy overload.
Get your sexy on.
That's a first.
Okay, so
yeah, Jenny, you might have
to
Jenny might have to reboot or something.
No on Big Texas Picker, no for Perlini. You guys might just want to click the refresh button. You got to jump out and back in.
Hit the refresh.
I was lagging with my camera, so that might be part of the reason
We
why.
could probably just blame Nate then.
Some
Because
issues.
he unrolled his mustache. That's when everything went downhill. The minute he rolled the sides back down, the stream wasn't the same.
Whoopsie.
Ken says it's probably the flavor saver. Yeah, that's probably true. Tim says a lot of people working from home these days is probably starting with bandwidth.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna start growing the James Harden.
Yeah.
I've heard some people say that everybody should pretty much right now list as much as you can on eBay because eBay is going to explode for selling stuff.
I mean, every platform is should have a boost.
Ooh.
Amazon's struggling to get stuff in stock. Everyone's looking for that, different item because of the epidemic and everything else, and everyone's home and they don't really want to leave. So everything has been awesome.
Yeah, because I did finally did sell a DVD that I got from Jenny as a SpongeBob Halloween. I sold that thing a few days ago.
Nice. Got a question for you, Nate, from Reseller Man. He says, can we get a Mr. Burns update?
Mr. Burns update.
Fridays, as you know, the day before is I was off, so didn't really have anything new. But let me think about anything from Wednesday. Come back to me. Let me think. I can't.
Didn't you like yell at him and cut him out or whatever?
You gotta think.
That's part of the reason I'm trying to think of what happened. I can't remember what happened.
I thought you were getting off the forklift and he like grabbed your butt. Wasn't that what?
That's not what happened. That's definitely not what happened.
So he was just driving by. He went to get off, and no. Nate's like, "Why'd you grab my butt, dude? Just drive my forklift over here."
That's all I gotta say about that.
No, but like, if you can remember though, like, do you remember like what was going on, like why he aggravated you as bad as he did, and why things kind of got to the level they got, where Mr. Burns got beat down?
We have our performance meetings every Wednesday for the most part, so they always become a very aggravating would be the best word to explain it. Time. I mean, my production numbers are always, for the most part, on par with what they expect or above. But they always want to try and find something picky to just, just try and start something up. Like, because everything going on, I don't know if we're trying to shorten staff or start looking for reasons why to let some people go, but they've literally gotten so stingy to the point where they made up different policies, I guess you could say, or situational things that literally started, and they started writing you up for it before you even knew about it. So
wow.
So yeah, just say I went to CHR and I got a meeting at 2:00
today.
Yeah.
Nice. You should wear your GoPro.
I was telling my boss that I was going to start wearing it.
What'd he say? That would actually make for good content on your channel, like, because I'm sure a lot of people would like to see what you do throughout the day. I would.
Well, the only problem with that is they have, of course, there's products that, the big chains that only use and stuff like that, and they have a no camera photograph
gotcha.
policy. As soon as you walk through the door, they have a thing sign. Because every time they would try to blame something or whatever, I'd be like, I'm gonna start wearing my GoPro and just handing in my footage, so you can't blame me for this or that or something else. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got real heated over some policy nonsense of make believe that they made up.
It sucks. Mr. Burns is like making up ways to get at you now.
Basically.
It's booty, man.
So we're supposed to have a meeting at 2:00. We'll see how that goes. But it usually never works out. But I want to fight the write-ups, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't blame you. How many write-ups do you need to get fired?
They have different categories. There's like 90 different categories, and you got to get 7 in one category.
How many do you have?
Yeah, like one will be for inventory, one will be from just like tardiness, one is for performance, like putting stuff away or putting or dropping things in the holes, and putting product into the spots for the pickers, paperwork. I mean, there's a couple other ones too. I can't really think of it, but you basically have to get 7 of those. Calling off is another one. You have to get 7 of them in a year to get fired. Mm-hmm. So,
wow,
I've gotten 3 in a day, and I'm still fine. The guy that I worked with was supposed to get fired if he didn't meet his production, which I know he didn't meet it because he slows Moses, and he's still working. So,
are you being a bad boy?
Me?
Yeah.
Me? No, never. I would never cuss out my boss or anything. Scott's honor.
Oh, you're a boss? Wow.
Scott's honor.
Oh.
Nate was like, "Look here, Mr. Burns."
I'm the most laid back person you can ever meet, as you guys can tell. But man, I do not stand for stupidity. That's one thing that I would always snap and pop off at, is just stupidity, and that's what happens at work a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, I feel you there, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
So Larry, in the last few minutes that we have here before we start to wrap up, what are some things that you would want everybody to know about yourself?
I couldn't really tell you the truth. I just try to keep everybody happy. I mean, just keep on doing what I'm doing. I mean, I don't really want to piss people off, and but it just try to keep happy and make it fun.
Cool. Destiny's in the house. Shamrock Pixie, good to see you. So Nate, let me ask you this: what's your favorite thing about Larry Lafferty?
Uh-oh. Here comes it. Make it truth now.
He's from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
What's up? I would like to say it's his mustache, but I would say my favorite thing about Larry Lafferty is he's just a genuinely nice guy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I can concur with that.
But I mean, let's be honest, that mustache though, that's next level cool.
Yeah, Destiny, you came a little late to the party today, there, sweetie. It was a good show.
That is my mustache, Destiny. I'm honoring our esteemed guest and colleague, Mr. Larry Lafferty, and his glamorous mustache. Nate was too good to waste his DYMO labels. He said, I'm too busy making it rain with this FBA over here to be using up my DYMO labels.
Oh, my goodness.
I used a bunch of them yesterday. I'm out. I think I'm really close to being on a partial border case.
Really?
Yeah, I print out like 300 or 400 at a time usually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yesterday was 360.
I still got a lot left.
I have to check because I have those one labels that I ordered that they didn't work.
Destiny might have to rewatch it. So we had some good laughs.
For sure. Yeah. Chris says, other than the stash, he laughs at himself, which I can relate to. I laugh at myself daily. You can't take yourself too serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I laugh at myself a lot. I mean, even when people are picking on me in my live shows, it just starts to get me laughing.
Yeah. I agree, Jenny. She says Larry is the best. And I know Victoria said really nice stuff about you in the chat too.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Larry's a good dude. He really is. He's one of those genuinely good people out there. So that's why I definitely had to have him on.
He's a super awesome supporter. He's from PA. He's always up to jump in a live chat any chance, time. You don't got to fix his hair or nothing. His stash is ready to roll.
Yep.
And he's from PA.
And he always has a Steeler hat on, which is always a good thing.
And you got Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Yep.
In the background.
Pooh Bear.
Giving a thumbs up. Look at that. Pooh Bear is going to thumbs up.
Pooh Bear.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a tag or a thumb.
I do need to send you a DYMO label, though, for his lip. That'd be insanely cool if he had a Larry stash.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. I got that in my head now.
So we're going to sign off here, guys, but I appreciate every one of you being with us. Dee's on Flippin' Particles. She will be on at noon, so you got about a half hour to go do what you got to do and check out Dee. We'd appreciate that, but thank you so much for being here. Make sure you leave a like on your way out because that does help the show get more exposure and just get us out there with YouTube's algorithm and all that fun jazz. So make sure you do that. Looks like Larry just dropped a link. What's the link for, Larry?
Oh, that's the show that Victoria is going to be on today. Kelly Picker is going to be interviewing her. It should be a fun show. I think it's at it's either 3 or 3:30. It's one of the two.
I'm gonna have to put Larry on the payroll for marketing, man. He's been
I try to market everybody, but kidding. I try to bring people. I try to bring more people into Jenny and Victoria's show.
Mm-hmm.
and I try to. I mean, I don't know. They have noticed that new people have been coming in, so I think me talking about them on all the shows that I've been on, I think is helping.
Nice.
You know, we're huge supporters of Jenny and Victoria as well. So
Yep.
we plus we love seeing everyone grow. I mean, that's honest truth. That's why we always tell
Yep.
people to share their links and post up in our Facebook group and everything else like that. So Tommy says, name that tune 8 p.m. Central. That means 9 Eastern. So be there or be square.
Yep. You don't
I
want to be square.
want to thank everybody in chat for coming. It was fun. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, we're glad to have you on, man. We'll definitely have you on again sometime.
Well, thank you.
Yep. But until you're on again, Larry, just know that every time that we see you in the chat, you'll be greeted with one of these beautiful patches. I'm going to leave that in my rotation just for you, Larry.
Oh, awesome. Cool. I love it.
Yeah. But guys, we definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. We will be back on Nate's channel on Monday. Tomorrow, I'll try to schedule a unboxing for this. And like I said, anybody that is into cards or knows anything about them, I'll have the link there. You can come in and you can join us and give us your 2 cents. If you have packs, you can open packs with us.
And don't forget, Jenny and Victoria had their bingo tonight at 6.
Yep. Destiny has a mental health chat. That's right. $10 says we need to get Nate to 1K.
You know it.
Yep. Nate's on that come up. We'll see you guys.
See you later.